Hi everyone, welcome back to Legendary. We are in Hoi An, Vietnam.
Are you considering a trip to Vietnam? Make sure to visit Hoi An and Da Nang in central Vietnam, as it is a paradise that you do not want to miss. Whether it's the crunch of a freshly made banh mi or the rich and spicy flavors of bún bò Huế, this is a food adventure you don't want to miss. This is more than a food tour. It's a taste of Vietnam's soul. Ready to dig in? Let's dive in. From the nearest airport, which is located in Da Nang, you simply take a 45 minutes taxi ride to Hoi An, which costs you about 350,000 Vietnamese dong. If you like the ocean, there is a super long stretch of beach where the locals usually swim in the very early morning and in the evening. From the charming lantern-lit streets of Hoi An to the stunning beaches of Da Nang, we are uncovering the must-try foods every traveler needs to experience.
This is local fishing style.
If you want to start your day in Hoi An with a cheap and very good breakfast, head to Madame Khan, the queen of banh mi. Take a seat in their indoor place and enjoy their freshly made banh mi, which is the famous Vietnamese baguette with different types of toppings. I personally chose the first option, banh mi thap cam, and you can see that the price for a banh mi is only 30,000 Vietnamese dong, which is just slightly more than $1. This banh mi thap cam from Hoi An is a crispy baguette filled with rich pâté, savory meats, pickled veggies, fresh herbs, and a touch of chili if you want. Bursting with flavor and texture, it's Hoi An street food at its finest. In addition, we ordered an iced coconut coffee, which was quite sweet, but of course really delicious and refreshing. If you don't like coffee, they also have many other options like juices and smoothies. After your breakfast, take a stroll along the streets of Hoi An. You'll see some places with Korean translations, which indicates that Koreans also seem to love visiting this area in Vietnam. Located in the heart of Hoi An's Old Town, Morning Glory is a beloved restaurant that brings the vibrant flavors of Vietnamese cuisine to life. Known for its traditional recipes and commitment to fresh, local ingredients, Morning Glory offers a delightful culinary journey through the tastes of Hoi An and beyond. As you step inside, you're greeted with a warm, inviting atmosphere that reflects the charm of this historic town. It's a must-visit spot for anyone seeking an authentic and unforgettable dining experience in Hoi An. After starting off with a bottle of the popular La Rue beer, I recommend to try the appetizer called White Rose Dumplings or Bánh Bao Bánh Vàng. Right after, we started digging into a bowl of Gao Lao. Gao Lao is a signature dish that is unique to Hoi An, featuring thick, chewy noodles topped with marinated savory roast pork slices, crispy croutons, fresh herbs, and a rich, flavorful broth. The noodles are uniquely made with water from a specific well in this region. You really won't find this dish anywhere else. Next up are these beautiful, mouth-watering bánh xèo from Hoi An. These are crispy, golden rice flour pancakes filled with shrimp, pork, and bean sprouts, and topped with fresh herbs. Served with a side of barbecued pork skewers, it's perfect for wrapping in the provided rice papers and dipping into a tangy, sweet fish sauce. You can find bánh xèo everywhere in Vietnam, and each region has its own style. In Hoi An, the bánh xèo were much smaller in size compared to the ones I've tried in Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon, in the south of Vietnam. We also tried the popular noodle dish Mì Quảng, which originates from the province which Hoi An is a part of. Next up, I want to recommend to you the best dish we had on our trip. In Da Nang, which is only a 30-minute car ride from Hoi An, you can find super delicious bún bò Huế, which is an aromatic beef noodle soup that packs a punch of flavor. The rich, savory broth is simmered for hours with beef bones, lemongrass, and spices, creating a fragrant base that's both deep and bold. Served with tender slices of beef, juicy brisket, and sometimes pig knuckles, this dish also features chewy vermicelli noodles that absorb all the delicious flavors of the broth. Topped with fresh herbs and a squeeze of lime, it's the perfect balance of savory, spicy and tangy. Every bite offers a comforting, satisfying experience, showcasing the bold flavors and culinary traditions of central Vietnam. The first stall is called Le Bún Bò Huế, which sells a special version for 65,000 Vietnamese dong. Make sure to also try their other beef bone noodle soup. The second stall we visited for Bún Bò Huế was equally delicious, and it's called Bún Bò Huế Ba Thương. You can see the whole family working together in the front with at least 3 generations represented. The broth and the meat were just amazing, and I would visit both places over and over again when I return. After I finished my first bowl in this second stall, I even ordered a second bowl because I was enjoying this Bún Bò Huế so much. Just by editing this video right now, I start craving a bowl of this goodness again. I mean, look at this homemade, flavorful broth, the noodles, and the meat. Tucked away in a small side street, there's this little family-run stall serving a dish called Bánh Bèo. Bánh Bèo features delicate, steamed rice cakes topped with dried shrimp, crispy shallots, fresh herbs, and a savory fish sauce. This might not have been the best bánh bèo I ever had, but it's really great to support the local family-run businesses. Before we return our focus back to Hoi An, you should also check out some cafes when you are already in Da Nang. One of the popular cafes we found was this one called Trần Cafe. The vibe was super relaxed and you felt completely separated from any traffic noise while enjoying the really good drinks, especially the coconut coffee and the avocado ice cream. In the evening in Hoi An, you will see some places where the people are sitting like this in front of the shop. Here you can get the popular Vietnamese dessert called Chè. There are many different types of toppings you can choose from. Just be adventurous and try a few. As you might know, Hoi An is really famous for having hundreds or thousands of amazing tailors who can custom make any kind of clothes for you at really reasonable prices. I especially recommend this tailor called Bảo Yip, where I got myself a nice linen suit for my beach wedding. Just ask for the employee called Dong, like the Vietnamese Dong, as she was really friendly and helpful. In the evening, I recommend to go to some restaurant or bar along the river in Hoi An. With the sunset, the area looks really beautiful, and you can admire the lantern-lit streets of Hoi An, where people sometimes even pay a few cents to take a photo in front of some of the shops that are looking extraordinarily beautiful. You can easily buy a ticket for any of the lantern boats on the river and enjoy a short cruise. Another really cute restaurant we found in Hoi An is this one called A Little Kitchen. We chose one of the combo meals where you can try their banh xeo, white roast dumplings with a twist with some tasty tacos.
Fried spring roll you cho hạt riêng also. It's the fried wonton, the fried pork. Only you can make here. You need dry paper and you roll.
Bánh xèo.
Yeah. Okay. You know how to?
Yeah.
Behind me is a night market which is going to open at around 6 p.m. tonight. Now it's around 4:30, so you can see the people are already building up their stalls. People are crossing over because over there is the old town, and that's what we're going to explore as well. You can generally find many cozy looking restaurants with much lower price tags as well, with similar food along the streets. In my opinion, some of them only taste very average, so make sure to check out at least one or two of the previously recommended restaurants when you have the time.
Make sure to enjoy the ocean breeze in Da Nang as well to make the most of this beautiful region in Vietnam. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in my next video.